What Max and I really need to talk to you about tonight at 7 o'clock is payroll and this growing misconception that is beginning to be troubling that somehow the new ownership group does not want to win a championship or does not want to spend money. And I realize that we've all been conditioned as fans, and the Red Sox have a little bit to do with this, and maybe the Bruins, the Harry Sinden Bruins in the 90s, and Jeremy Jacobs, that somehow cutting payroll is a bad thing. But this is not Major League Baseball, and this is not the Los Angeles Dodgers spending $1 billion on the best players to win. It doesn't work that way in the NBA. It's far more complicated and far more layered, and here's why. There are guardrails and there are punishments for teams that are repeaters over the first apron, over the second apron, and the Celtics quite simply had a mission this year, and that was to get under the second apron, get under the first apron, and get under the tax. And in his latest example of flat-out sorcery, Brad Stevens did it yesterday, and yet there were some of you, and most of you, sit this one out, don't worry about it, but there are some of you that think the Celtics somehow did something bad by getting under the tax. It had to happen. And the price that the Celtics, and I know fans had to pay for that, was that, yeah, you're going to be competitive in the future, but obviously this was going to be a bad, non-competitive gap year. Oh, wait, except it hasn't been. And as I walk into work tonight, the Celtics have the fourth best record in the NBA and the second best statistical profile in the entire league. And there are places in Vegas that have made the Celtics favorites to win the Eastern Conference. I can't tell you how insane that is. I can't tell you the degree to which the Celtics are having their cake and eating it too, being competitive now and setting up for the future. Except this is a team that 9 years ago, won the draft lottery at halftime of a conference finals game that they were playing in. It doesn't get any more absurd than that, except Brad Stevens got close to it yesterday. In any case, a lot of misconceptions about it, so we're going to address it tonight on the show. 7 o'clock on the network, Sirius XM NBA around the world. 98.5 The Sports Hub in Boston, if you're local. Celtics in the Heat, first of a three-game homestand. Huge game Sunday against the Knicks, but it starts tonight with the Vucevic debut against Miami and some good old-fashioned payroll talk. So we'll see you inside.